Coming up next, On the Spot. Get me a crash cart and 10 cc's of crazy portable games stat. Oh good, Doctors Gerstmann and Palley are here with Meteos, Trauma Center, Under the Knife, and Johnny Whatever. Is that a Gizmondo? Resident psychiatrist Ricardo Torres wants to jog your memory with Sonic Gems collection, and orderly Alex Navarro is using his dinner break to play against you in Conker Live and Reloaded. Plus, there's Civilization 4 on the TV and Alan Wake in the next bed over. Ring the bell if you need anything. We'll be right down the hall, live and on the spot. Hey everyone, welcome to On the Spot. I'm your host, Rich Gallup. Joining me right now, Alex Navarro. Alex, what's up, buddy?
Not too much, man. How you going?
We had so much fun on the standing set last week. We're bringing it back, all Today Show style, move and look at me, not sitting down in a chair. It's a lot of fun. But right now, what you're doing, we have a great show lined up, and during the entire show, you will be playing Conker Live and Reloaded against viewers like you.
Absolutely. I will be playing as the gamertag GameSpotting, so I'll be creating another match here in a second. If you want to jump on in, play a little Conker Live and Reloaded with me, I'll be there.
Look for the gamertag GameSpotting right now. We can see you running around the game. You're a Teddy, a bad guy. Teddies.
I play the bad guys. What I do.
You got a little flamethrower action.
Yeah.
So you did review the game recently.
I did.
Tell us about the multiplayer.
It is an 8 versus 8 sort of like half arcade, half tactical shooter. Like there's these different character classes where you got dudes with flamethrowers and bazookas and machine guns and what have you. But you run around these maps. They're sort of like the maps in the game. Like there's the whole, the Saving Private Ryan D-Day thing. There's like a sort of Castle Wolfenstein looking thing going on. It's it's basically a bunch of really weird tactical shooting stuff in a game with fuzzy animals.
Now I played the Nintendo 64 game a lot. I'll be honest, because I was kind of like behind the curve. I didn't get the PlayStation 2 right away. I'll be honest with you. But I played the multiplayer on Conker a lot. That multiplayer mode, completely gone.
Completely gone. Not the same thing.
Not the same thing
at all. But I mean, for what it is, this is a pretty actually in-depth and kind of crazy multiplayer. Like almost way more complex than you would ever expect from a game like this. And it's pretty fun once you really get into it. It takes some getting used to, but just because it ain't the old multiplayer doesn't make it good.
It looks great, and the graphics that made the single-player version stand out, carrying over to the multiplayer.
Yeah, very much so. It's not, it's not quite the same level of amazing friggin' quality that the single player is, but it is a really nice looking multiplayer.
You just exploded real well.
I just exploded real good.
So you'll be playing this for the rest of the show. We'll be checking in with you from time to time. Send us some questions for Alex about Conker. We'll ask him all you want. Right now, though, standing by, co-host Ryan Davis, Ryan McDonald, once again on Top Secret Assignment. We swear we're going to tell you what it's all about very, very soon. Exciting news. But he's standing by now with Ricardo Torres to talk about Sonic Gem Collection. Ryan?
Rich, thanks. I'm over here with Ricardo Torres, who's here to talk about Sonic Gems Collection. We were going to show it off. Unfortunately, we can't today.
Not right now.
But we do still have you here to talk about the game. First off, tell us, what is Sonic Gems Collection?
Sonic Gems Collection is another one of the compilations that Sega's putting out that bundles together like just some of the 500 Sonic games that have come out since he first appeared.
So what? I know there's some stuff. What can you tell us is in the game for
So the stuff that is for sure in the game that we know about is Sonic the Fighter, Sonic CD, Sonic R.
Sonic CD.
And then those were sort of like console arcade games. Then we've got a whole slew of Game Gear stuff. Sonic 2, Sonic Spinball, Sonic the Hedgehog Triple Trouble, Sonic Drift 2, Tails Sky Patrol, and Tails Adventure.
That sounds like a pretty comprehensive collection. I haven't even heard of half of the other games that you had mentioned in there. Now, I'm a huge Sonic CD fan.
Yes.
So I'm really excited about seeing that in the collection because that's been kind of dissed in every other Sonic compilation that's come out so far.
Yeah.
Tell us what is extra exciting about the version of Sonic CD that's in there.
They have tweaked a couple things to it. Mainly to do with the presentation that I think it'll be a nice surprise for fans. That it's like when we think of our old Sega CD game, we think of some really kind of, at the time, cool looking video.
It looked cool. The video certainly looked cool, but
there's been some work done. It's cleaner.
Excellent, fantastic. I've actually got a couple questions from some viewers here. Let's see here. Andre from the UK wants to know. When would Sonic Gems Collection be out in the UK? Any ideas?
That's a good question.
All right. Thank you for the good question. We have no answer for you.
Man.
And then also from the UK, Stuart wants to know, he already has Sonic Mega Collection Plus. Is it worth him spending another 30 quid on this one? Do you think it will be the last Sonic Retro Collection for current gen consoles?
So, if you're a hardcore Sonic fan, it's absolutely worth it. just for the inclusion of Sonic CD.
Absolutely.
But if you're a completionist, it's even more special, mainly because of Sonic the Fighters.
Now, why is it extra special because of Sonic the Fighters?
Sonic the Fighters never actually came home. It was supposed to, but the Saturn kind of died.
So this is the first time ever
Yeah.
that Sonic the Fighters has been available for home consoles,
Yeah.
or will be available for home consoles.
Yeah, for people that don't know what it was an arcade fighter that was on Sega's Model 2 arcade hardware. That was the stuff that ran Virtua Fighter 2, and it was actually a fighter by AM2.
Oh wow! So it's actually got some good fighter pedigree behind it.
Yeah, it does. It looks kind of cartoony and kind of simple, but once you get into it, it's actually pretty charming.
Very cool. Well, this sounds cool. Hopefully, you'll get a chance to show this to us. Actually, give it to us a live demonstration soon.
Very shortly.
Cool. Well, thanks for coming by, Ricardo.
Anytime.
Earlier today, I believe, we actually went and had an interview with one of the people behind Civilization 4, Jesse Smith, and we've got that for you here, hot and ready. So let's check it out.
Well, right now the parts of the game that we're working on right now are finalizing the actual game mechanics, getting in the last few major items that we want to get in, and then really just pushing for polish. You know, playing lots of multiplayer, really focused on making sure that the mod tools are working the way that we want them to. Putting together a couple mods that we're focused on making. Really just starting to wrap things up. Pretty excited that we're going to have a good 3 months of, 3-4 months of good polish work on the game. So before it's released. Yeah, there's actually, some of the new ways that we've implemented culture into the game and really just try to add some more interesting decisions for players to have is with great people. The great artists can do this great work. When you were taking over territory, you'd capture a city, and then it was like you built a library, you built a temple, and you slowly built your culture up in that area. Well, the great artist, when he does this great work, it adds 1,000 culture to that city. So what it does is it really just creates this boom of culture and allows you to quickly take over other territories and cities on the surrounding borders. Multiplayer it's been awesome. It's really helped us in the development of the game. It's definitely coming right out of the box. We got guys playing it in the play session right now. Just going to town. They're actually getting really, really good, so it's kind of scary. They constantly are beating me down whenever I try to play, but it's still fun. A lot of cool things over Civ 3 is like you can actually join a game in progress. So you can hot join right in. So we have takeover of AI. So if I'm playing a game against 10 AI, you could just join in the game, take over one of the AI, and then try to wipe me out. So, there's a lot of stuff like that we find, to be pretty cool. Okay, Civilization 4 is scheduled to release this holiday season.
And we are back. Civ 4 exclusive right here.
Very cool.
Exclusive. You want more? Yeah, that's exclusive.
That's cool.
There's going to be a lot more of that very interview, though. A lot more information about Civ 4 and a bunch of other games. Come back tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Come back tomorrow.
So that's just a little teaser.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Cool.
Yeah, that game looks real good, though.
It does indeed.
Yeah. I'll be honest, I played the first Civ a lot.
Did you?
A lot.
Did you waste a lot of time with that?
Phalanxes. That's the word I learned from Civ, was the word phalanx. Right now, though,
phalanx.
we have another educated man. Is it really? I'm saying phalanx.
Anyways.
We have another very educated man here, Steve Palley, Mole Games editor. Hello, Steve.
How you guys doing?
Doing all right, good. We got in your hand right there, you have a crazy new handheld device. What do you got there? What is this thing?
Gentleman is called the Gizmondo.
Whoa.
Yeah. Ooh.
Whoa.
No,
Ooh.
yeah.
What is that all about?
Well, this is a new handheld / mobile gaming device produced by Tiger Telematics, actually.
Okay.
That's not the LCD version of.
I don't think so. No.
Double Dragon.
Of Double Dragon, yeah.
No,
or
different
Different
Afterburner.
company, different Tiger.
Entirely different company.
Okay.
This is a handheld that runs Windows CE.
Try to hold it still as you could, please, for our camera. Appreciate
absolutely.
it. Yeah,
Sorry.
No problem.
Windows CE for its operating system. And it's got an NVIDIA graphics accelerator. It's called the GoForce 4500, and it packs between 1 and 2 megabytes of video RAM on that thing.
So what you're saying is the whole purpose of this is a new, basically, handheld. They're trying to compete with like the PSP or the DS.
Well, that's unclear. It's when you ask them, they'll say that it's actually more of a mobile gaming device. It's a convergence device, because this actually has a mobile data capability, so it communicates over a cell phone network. Which is something that the DS and the PSP can't do.
This is true.
And it has some other nifty features like a camera, as you can see right here.
There you go.
Turn it around here. There we go. Yeah, there's the camera.
Camera.
Yeah, and it also has GPS technology, kind of thing that you have in your Lexus. Tells you how to get to In-N-Out Burger.
Yes,
You drive it around.
when I drive my Lexus around.
Yeah. Oh well.
It's useful for me. But so, I mean, part of that what makes that cool is that they're actually going to do like location-based gaming.
Yeah,
That's one of
actually.
the-
I know of 2 titles.
well,
that,
first, actually, before I threw that out there, location-based gaming
Sure.
means what?
Okay, so you got a bunch of satellites up in the sky,
Okay.
basically, and they're beaming this positioning signal down so you can pinpoint your location over the entire Earth to, like, I don't know, 1 foot accuracy, something like that. Military grade. But
So basically, what you're saying is that the games will depend on where you are.
yeah, you can actually
Where your
walk
actual
around.
physical location will affect the game that you're playing.
Absolutely. There's this one game called Colors where supposedly, we haven't seen this, but you'll be able to walk around and control virtual turf and mess up punks that come onto your turf.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
That sounds really wild. So what are you
Totally.
showing us here right now? What are we
All
showing for
right.
the
So
game?
this is a game called Johnny Whatever right
Okay.
here. Let's see.
Tilt that, get a little shine off of that.
Yeah.
Perfect.
There you
Is that
go.
all right? Okay.
I remember Johnny Whatever. It was first announced a little bit ago by like Warthog, Texas, I think, and it was supposed to be like a concept for a next-gen game.
Yeah.
And they were playing with Xbox controllers, but now
It's on the
it's on the Gizmondo.
Yeah, that's because I believe that Warthog actually became one of Gizmondo's studios in Texas. And this is actually a kind of a neat idea for a game. You're a punk rocker in the near future after England's been taken over by a fascist dictatorship run by robots called the Iron Royals. Excuse me.
Nice.
Yeah, and you use your nuclear guitar. Nuclear?
Sure.
Yeah, nuclear guitar to blast these robots into pieces.
So you basically you're creating anarchy with rock.
Yeah, no, exactly.
future, and with robots.
Anarchy in the UK.
That sounds fantastic.
Yeah.
Now, this is also one of the things in this game is that there's actual like licensed music and songs in the game. Is that right?
Yeah, actually, there's a karaoke mode where you can play. It's almost like a little rhythm game where you have Johnny play guitar by pressing the buttons, and you can play along with the Sex Pistols. I believe the Cranberries is in there, which is
Weird.
a little unusual.
Well, yeah, they're against the British establishment. I
Absolutely.
think. Everyone is. Yeah.
They're a quieter sort of rebel, but.
Zombie. And
Totally.
their bombs and their guns. Yeah.
Yeah, but later on in this game, if you play through it a little bit, they have this wild sequence where it's basically this scripted thing where you fight a bunch of robot bobbies, which are British cops.
I don't know what a Bobby is.
Yeah. And you basically go through this whole song and dance routine and destroy them, which is really cool.
Cool.
Fantastic.
We got a bunch of questions coming in about the Gizmondo itself. The game looks good. Now, one of the questions we got right now, Stephen Chen from Miami, Florida, GameSpot Complete members keep sending your questions, by the way. He wants to know how heavy is the unit? If you could, compare it to this little thing I had over here, my PSP. Which is heavier? What's the comparison? What are we looking at?
Well, truthfully, like the Gizmondo is actually surprisingly light for a portable. It's one of the first things you notice when you pick it up. It feels sturdy, but almost like it's kind of hollow or something. And PSP is actually pretty light too for its size. So I would say that the Gizmondo is a little bit lighter than the PSP.
And it's definitely smaller. Well, it seems like it's less. The width is less.
Smaller but
it's a little
thicker.
bit taller and a little bit thicker.
Screen's a little smaller.
Screen's smaller.
Take a look at
Eric
that.
Simmons in Delaware. Do you see the Gizmondo becoming a real factor in the battle of the handhelds, or will it be the next N-Gage?
Ooh.
So basically, I get,
softly.
let me rephrase this question. Is this going up against the PSP and the DS and the Game Boy, or is it going up against cell phones and the N-Gage?
Okay, well, I don't even think Gizmondo really knows that, and we're just going to really have to see how it shakes out with retail, when this thing comes out on August 11th.
That was my next question.
Yeah, sorry, man.
Gosh. Yeah. So it comes out on August 11th.
But
now,
it's already out in the UK.
It is out in the UK. It's been out in the UK for a couple months now.
Now it's a little expensive, right?
It is a little on the expensive side.
How much does it cost?
Okay, so there are 2 ways you can buy the Gizmondo. You can buy it just straight up for $400, $399, or you can get you can opt into a special Smart advertising program, and in that case it'll be $230. And the Gizmondo will actually download, I believe, at least 3 advertisements a day and show them to you. And they'll be targeted advertisements, and it'll probably be at the base level of the operating system. So it's not going to interrupt anything you're doing. It's not going to pop up in the middle of the game and start, I don't know, shilling motor oil or something like that.
Motor oil.
Sure, why not?
But there will be.
But there will be a
that is
second version.
Different model.
Yeah. Cool. August 11th. You want to take 2 more questions, and we'll send you on your way?
Sure.
Sweet. Mike in Donna, Texas. The battery. How long does it last? Is it a good battery?
The battery's not bad. I would say it's probably a little bit under the PSP, depending on what kind of game you're playing. However, this thing, the Gizmondo, uses SD cards, which have no moving parts. So it can get away with having a smaller battery. It's basically the size of a cell phone battery.
Cool. And one last question from Justin in Omaha, Nebraska. How much will games cost for the system?
We don't know. That's actually a big question.
Very good question, yeah.
Yep.
Great. Well, thanks a lot, Steve.
Yeah, my pleasure.
Yeah, we'll see more on the... There's currently a lot of coverage for the Gizmondo on the site right now.
Absolutely. We'll have a launch feature together in a couple weeks.
All right, sweet. Can't wait. Thanks for coming by. Ryan Davis, what do we have up next?
Oh, I don't even know.
I do. I was just seeing if you're paying attention.
Every time.
We have.
We
got a new trailer for a game in recently, and this is a game you're very excited about.
I'm very excited about
one of the reasons why I was showing it. It's a good-looking game, and we're going to watch the trailer, and we'll come back and talk about it.
Right.
But right now, I want you all to take in the latest trailer for Alan Wake. And we are back. Spooky.
That looks great.
That looks spooky.
That was the thing that Greg actually went and saw at E3. I believe that's the trailer that they showed him, the footage that was being shown there. And now we're getting that, and we can show that to everyone.
Appreciate it.
That looks very cool.
Jeff, we're going to talk to you in a little bit. Welcome to the show.
Yeah,
I just want to get that away. Good,
for
thanks.
coming.
Yeah, no problem.
You play your DS. We'll be with you in a second.
Okay,
I want to
fine.
talk Alan Wake with Ryan Davis.
So the whole thing is that when the night comes,
Right.
these dudes, these forces come to get him.
A whole bunch of Bruce Willises from Unbreakable come out.
Dudes in tarps come
Yeah.
and get him. So he has to go and find sources of light.
Okay, like the lighthouse.
That's why he was running to the lighthouse, and he jumps over the thing, and then he tries to get into the door, but it's locked. And then he's so defeated. I love that part of the trailer so much, where he's just like, "Oh man, I'm out of luck." And
I'm sure he does. That's probably the end of the game right there. I think is what they show us. Spoilers. I thought it was interesting reading previews of the game, including Greg's. The town is called Pride Falls. In that trailer, it's Bright Falls.
I think it's a better name.
Little things you pick up. And when do you think that game's coming out right now? It's TBA.
No idea.
Always.
I'm gonna say 06 at least.
That's the next year.
That's not now.
Not
2006.
Now. Okay. Oh, take their time with it. It looks good.
Absolutely. I would rather Remedy take their time and really polish up the product. They've done it before with the original Max Payne. They took their sweet time on it, and it came out pretty remarkable. So.
Great. So right now, let's check in with, hey, Alex. Alex, what's going on over there, buddy? How you doing?
Oh, I just died.
Oh, Alex.
That's no fun.
You playing the game well over there? What's how are you guys doing?
I'm playing a class I don't normally play here. We're doing the Beach Dead map, which is the D-Day one. And we're trying to get into this base and kill this crazy weasel Nazi guy, but he's well protected. Yeah, he's well protected. Weasel Nazis are even worse.
That's just
those are the worst weasels.
So that's just like a double combo right there of things you should hate. So yeah, I'm playing with some dudes. I don't have a headset on, so I don't know who any of these people are.
It's probably for the better.
Yeah, it probably is.
Yeah.
So
don't need you over there yelling, Roger, over.
So yeah, you can kind of see how hectic this thing can get. There's just stuff blowing up all over the place.
All over the place.
Dudes are hell of dying.
Be the guy with the sword. That was always my favorite.
Yeah, but you got to get all close with the sword guys, and I'm kind of a wimp.
Okay.
See, and I'm just getting blown like crazy.
Oh my goodness!
You just got
up all over the place. Oh, geez, there's just no winning
now
for
you're
me.
Just a wet mess.
Well, good luck, Alex. We'll check in with you again a little bit later on.
Gee, thanks.
Fight the good fight. But right now, we are joined by Jeff Gerstmann. Welcome back, Jeff.
Hey, what's going on?
What's going on, man? Haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah, I've been busy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Thanks for coming and hanging.
I like to hang.
What you got over there?
I got some DS stuff. We're starting with Meteos here, which is coming out next week. We saw it when it was out in Japan. Obviously, it's the new game from the people that brought you Lumines,
yes.
QB Entertainment, and it's an exciting puzzle game that is frantic and insane.
So it's from the people who made Lumines.
Yes,
but it is like the opposite.
Right,
of
whereas like Lumines was like, I'm playing this on the bus and the music's pretty chill and it's chill. This is like frantic, like punching you in the face with block busting action.
And it's like instead of like a good game of Meteos or a good game of Lumines could go on for like hours.
This is like not that long. I mean, I suppose if you got really good at it, maybe you could carry it on, but dude.
Fire it up. Let's see it. Now,
right.
we've had it on the show before, but we had it in the Japanese version and we couldn't read. And now, look, we already have a map that we know.
And stock and all this stuff. And
so now we actually know what the options they're presenting.
We know that their planet thrives on industry, which has sullied its environment and forced the native machines into space. What?
Native machines?
Yeah. Yeah, so the whole premise of the game is that like you're launching these blocks into space to stop bad people.
Okay.
So
I think we saw the intro movie where it's like a giant alien thing. So how are you moving the blocks right now?
Basically, you touch on a block and move it up and down, and you kind of slide them into position so that you get 3 in a row, either horizontally or vertically, and that causes them to launch off. Now the thing is, each different planet in the game is going to have its own kind of rules as far as physics go and gravity and what the best way to get these blocks off the screen is. So some of them, the vertical shots are going to be the ones that clear the screen. Some of it you have to go horizontal, and that really it's actually kind of akin to how Lumines would do it, and give you different skins that would act slightly differently. It's kind of the same. The same thing applies here.
Right.
This still looks rad.
You can't move them side to side.
Right. No, you cannot.
Seems like something you'd want to do, but
yeah.
I guess that's
why you can't.
It gives you one less thing to worry about.
Yeah. So see now in this world, the rockets take forever to drop, so you have to plan ahead and kind of take that into consideration. When this one drops all the way, it's going to launch again because it's going to make another 3-block combo. So you have to go boom.
Nice.
So that's the whole idea: is you want to keep stuff from ever landing and really just blast stuff off the screen as much as you possibly can.
So how many different levels are we looking at here in the game?
There's a bunch. You unlock them as you go. I haven't seen them all yet, so it's hard to say. It seems like there's probably 20-ish. I don't know. Not exactly sure.
Fair amount.
Yeah.
Here was a question from David Spina, a.k.a. Oilers99, one of our mods of the forums, from Edmonton, a Canadian town I can say
That's
correctly.
where the mall is.
It is, yeah. The comparison is inevitable. Which game is superior, Meteos or Lumines? And then it gives you a cop-out option. Is one truly superior? Are they equal? Or are they simply too different to compare?
You'll have to wait and see. The review's not happening yet. So
what was that hammer?
That hammer was a crazy power-up. By the way, there are crazy power-ups.
It's good to know.
Fair enough.
We'll have a review soon, and at that point, you can kind of decide, which game is more your speed. Me personally, I'm into both games at different times.
It seems like
because they are very different games.
They scratch different itches.
Yeah,
totally.
And this one, is like 24. So
yeah, and who doesn't love Kiefer Sutherland?
Right.
That's right. This is the one that was inspired by 24. We talked about that before. That's crazy. Check out the interview with Mizuguchi to see why this game has anything to do with 24. It's just
inspired by
because there's 2 screens in the DS, and they have more screens in the. How's the music? Ozzie Smith, the Ozzie Smith in Woodstock, Georgia, wants to know.
He took time out of backflipping to write that in, man. Well, Ozzie, the music is really great. Each world kind of has its own theme to go along with it. You know, you're not hearing. You know, it's not the same kind of CD quality. Actual music with vocals that you get out of Lumines. Mm-hmm. But the music's really peppy and fits with a lot of the action. It's also very varied. So you get a lot of variety.
Cool. And there's a multiplayer option as well, right?
Yeah, you can play with 4 players with 1 cart.
Really?
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
And the multiplayer, I was playing it with Greg earlier. Sweet. Totally sweet.
Yeah, if we can pull away from the gameplay footage for a moment, we'll give you a chance to switch out, because this is not the only DS game you brought with you.
2 DS games?
He brought 2 DS games.
I'm bringing stuff, man. I got things with me.
I am particularly excited about this game because this game right here is Trauma Center Under the Knife. One of GameSpot's 10 greatest trailers from E3 2005.
Really?
Yeah.
This was. I mean, behind Phoenix Wright.
Yeah.
This was the most crazy.
The other crazy DS game.
DS game that I saw at E3.
Exactly. Yeah. Jeff, what is Trauma Center?
You play as a doctor and you use the touchscreen to conduct operations. But
I'm sorry. What?
Done.
You use the touchscreen to operate on people. You know,
cut open dudes.
You cut open dudes and you put antiseptic on them and you jack them full of syringes and suck cytoplasm out of their tumors. You excise tumors. You close them back up.
Stop teasing us. Show it to us.
All right. We're talking about a surgical action game here.
Yes, a surgical action game, and it all takes place at the Hope Hospital in Los Angeles. So this is just a brief demo. It's actually the same version they showed at E3, and we'll just button through some of this stuff here because there is a lot. This game gets its talk on.
There are a lot of characters, and I'm sure they have a lot of wacky things to say.
They do. Actually, yeah. When you do play it, the text is really good. It's really well translated, and it does have a good sense of humor to it. And in fact, in this demo, they actually make a couple of, since it's the E3 demo, it makes a couple references to like the Atlas lineup. It's like, have you seen the rest of the Atlas lineup? It's fantastic. You know?
Oh, really?
So
that's solid. I remember there being another nurse that yells a lot in the trailer.
Yeah, she's not in this one. This is like the very first part of the game, so it's a lot of tutorial and training stuff. So basically, this guy got in a motorcycle accident, and he's got some glass in him.
Oh, gross.
So we need to stop the hemorrhaging here by suturing this laceration here, like so.
So you just tap the little thing on the side.
And you tap which tool you want, and then you go, wow, and then that was cool.
Does it work better when you make the noise?
It works way better when you make the noise. So, okay, now we got to get the glass out of this dude, so we're going to take the tweezers here and lift the glass out, put it in a little tray here, and then going to use a little bit of ointment here to just polish that up. And that just closes actually, there's kind of a little joke here. Medicine's come a long way. That cures any small cut instantly. Ointments like that that treat any disease are fictional. But in a video game, anything is possible.
Yeah. I thought being a doctor was easy.
Right. No, well, yes, it is apparently.
Oh, okay. Good.
Okay, so we gotta prep this guy because we're gonna cut him open.
No, dude.
I'm cutting this dude's arm.
Why are you cutting him open?
Because there's more glass in there that we gotta get. We gotta get the glass out.
Fair enough.
Look
at that glass.
Oh, wow.
That's painful.
And that's popping out.
Yeah. So
take that out.
We're gonna get that, and we're gonna get that.
So using the tweezers right now.
That, and then we're gonna put our little neosporin on here to close up those cuts. But then, bad cut in his arm. We gotta close that up with this. Now this is the hard part here. I seem to.
Oh, you missed.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
Oh, but he's bleeding still.
So he's bleeding a little bit here. We gotta just rinse him off one more time. Come on now. All right. And then a little Band-Aid action. Boom.
Wow. So basically you're all just that's a lot of dragging, drawing.
Yeah, lots of clicking and dragging, and lots of very kind of careful touchscreen maneuvering. And basically, the only reason I know this is because I played it like 4 times this morning. She's kind of walking you through exactly which tool to use. But in the game, that's just for the tutorial stuff. And at some point, you're going to have to realize, okay, I need to suck the fluid out of this before I can cut it out. And I need to do this. And if you don't, make stuff sterile beforehand, then you can get further infections. You got to act fast. and all of it's done on the clock. So
Nice.
it's kind of crazy.
Sal from New York asks, how many different operations are there? Do we know?
Not sure. This demo version has 3.
So it's like a level is one operation?
This is a world. It actually, that was 1-1. We're moving on to 1-2.
Oh, I like
and,
that.
And 1-3 is the big mushrooms, and 1-4 you fight the dragon. So from there, it's anyone's guess.
Nice. Can you show us, is there another operation?
Yeah.
Is there a different example you can show us?
Yeah,
real,
this
real
next
quick?
one
'Cause
will
I
be
wanna see more of
sucking
this.
some fluid out of a tumor, which is always as fun.
It is. Actually, there was another question a couple people have asked it. How gory is the game?
I mean, not very. It's like, yeah, you see a little blood and you see, open wounds on people, but it's all just kind of so abstract and zoomed in on things. It's just
It doesn't seem like
weird.
it treats it very clinically. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not going for a real grotesque thing.
Yeah.
Now,
the whole thing here is that your doctor is very new at it, so he's kind of unsure of himself. But I guess, he becomes more sure of himself as you do more operations.
oh, a tumor
Yes, stomach tumor,
in Noah Laurie.
malignant. We're worried here.
Poor Noah. Paul from Columbus,
Look at that
Ohio
guy.
is asking. Oh, wow, he is ready. He is ready. Paul from Columbus, Ohio is asking a question in a lot of people's minds right now, I'm sure. Can you actually kill the patients in the game by neglecting their injuries or administering the wrong treatment?
If time runs out, then it says operation is not successful. But it does kind of be very clear to say, like another doctor comes and goes, "What are you doing? Let me take over." So it never really implies, at least in any of these early operations, that you're actually killing the dude.
All right, good. Zach wants to know, what's the general mood and tone of the story? Is it humorous, dramatic?
It's a mixture of both. There are some things that are funny in this translation, but since this was done for E3, it isn't the final translation, so we're kind of unsure as to what the tone of the final game will be. It does seem like it'll have some serious moments and will maybe not take itself so seriously in others. His vitals are dropping, so I got to inject him full of whatever this magic juice is. And then boom. Oh man, okay, we got to give him some more.
So they're giving you a lot of time to do this right now. You have 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Plenty of time. Nothing too crazy is going to happen unless you we'll let you use the wrong tool on him right now.
Not just yet,
Not just
but
yet.
it will let you
eventually.
do weird stuff. Okay, so we had to use ultrasound to find the tumor, and there it is.
Oh wow.
And now we're going to cut in to get at it, and there it is. Ugh.
Pretty big tumor.
And we got to get.
I'd say removing it is the right decision.
We got to get the drain and suck the stuff out of it. Oh.
Okay.
Rich is getting a little bit queasy here.
Now I'm going to cut the tumor out.
Blood.
Okay, so now we're going to take the tweezers. There, it's out now. But, Ashley says, it's not like you're done when you cut out the tumor. So we need to get some a little protein in there. The tweezers here, drop that over it. And then, just like any good doctor, a little handwork here after you rinse it off here. Massage it in, make sure it's good.
Krython in New Jersey, I think he's come up with the answer to the question I was asking you earlier. He says, is Trauma Center in any way similar to an old PC medical themed game named Life and Death? Is that the one we were thinking of?
Yeah, it was. That was the, not so much. I mean, this one really plays off the touchscreen so much that it's really based around that more than anything else. I mean, there are similarities, certainly.
And the graphics, I assume, are better.
Yeah.
And I remember, if I recall correctly, Life and Death, if you don't remember, was a PC game, and I'm pretty sure the first thing he asked you to do was pull out someone's appendix, and it was the hardest thing ever.
Oh, I remember that game. That game was crazy hard.
That was difficult.
From the word go.
The word go. You're like, oh, I'm pulling something out of this dude's stomach, and
I have no idea what I'm doing.
Lost. Well,
I'm not actually a doctor.
Good work with that surgery, Jeff.
That guy's closed back up, and we're good.
Great. Let's all right. What else we got left on the show? Oh yeah, that's you're our final guest. We're going to talk to you, have some questions and answers and stuff like that. Is that good?
Let's do it to it.
Sweet. Actually, first things first.
Oh yeah.
We have to show this off. If I can, real quick, get a close up on me right here.
Oh yeah.
I'm holding in my hand.
What is that you're holding?
GameSpot's E3 2005 DVD.
Oh.
E3 2005 collector's DVD set. I'm going to turn it right here. This is actually not the DVD, but this is what the packaging will look like.
Excellent.
So you can see right now it's got this really cool style to it. You know, the
like
insider's
the way
report,
our site
declassified.
during
Exactly.
the
It
show.
follows that exact same theme. I'm going to open it up right now.
What?
I know, I'm crazy.
Shut up.
All right.
No, do it, man.
First, let's look at the discs first before we look at. I'm going to hand you the folder for a second.
All right.
Ryan Davis.
Give me the manual.
All right, right here. This is
How do I
disc.
throw Dragon
This is
Punch?
disc 1.
Forward, then down.
You see Electric Showdown. We got some nice art style here. Our design team, by the way, is amazing.
No, I like
They're
this
so
stuff.
good. This is disc 1. Once again, we're hiding disc 1 underneath the manual.
So
we had a
you
lot
know.
of people ask us this for the last year's DVD.
Uh-huh.
We even had it as a trivia question once, actually. But this is disc 1, disc 2. Little key doodles there. Let me open this up. You like the fold? You like the style of
No,
the?
this is some good packaging. I'm into it.
I'm feeling it.
And there's disc 5 and disc 6.
That's a lot of discs.
This is what your package will look like. 6 discs. That's got to be like $80. If you went down to the store, that'd be like $80.
Yeah, that's like $1,000.
That's $1 million. If you're a
You would
GameSpot
have
Complete
to.
member, this is only $14.95.
What?
I know.
What?
And we
That's
mentioned
6
that it
discs?
has Electric Showdown. We mentioned it has E3's Editor's Choice Awards have the half hour's worth of highlights from our live stage shows. Disc 6 is a data disc, and it has all of the live shows in their entirety for you to watch on your computer.
And then I just want to let people know at the very last minute, I hid something somewhere on the disc.
Did you really?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
He
did.
Did you really?
On there.
That's cool. Let me show the manual as well. It also comes with a 16-page manual. This is not stapled together, so I'm gonna open it a little bit.
But it will be.
Yeah, it will be. You can
Probably could have
see.
just stapled this.
This is such great style. Here's what the menu system's going to look like, the list and everything.
The full list of all the games that are in there.
that would be really good
These
so
are
they
all the
can follow
games.
along.
See all these little words right here that are hard to make out because there's so many of them. Those are all the games that we have footage for in
Goodness
here.
gracious.
Yeah,
Lots of games.
Lots of games. Some cool style drawings done by Ben Coelho. An introduction to Electric Showdown by the filmmaker David Chalker. I want to watch this documentary so bad.
Me too.
I've seen most of it.
Have you?
Yeah.
How is it?
It's cool. It's
Is
a
it?
really cool look at E3 that kind of made me feel like I was there again. You know, definitely kind of caught the hectic atmosphere of the show. So I think, you know, if you've never been to E3, it'll be an interesting look at the show and also how we cover it. You know.
I got to catch a rough cut of day 3.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, totally. It was just like, wow, I totally remember how and you know, by the end of the day, just how tired but just satisfied at what you were at the whole experience, and it definitely brought you back.
Totally.
It's cool.
So pick it up. I highly recommend it. If you are a gaming fan, you know, you're in the scene, you really should have this and put it on the mantle. It'll remind you of this great transition period in gaming. New consoles
good.
being announced.
Yeah. It's tasty.
A lot of games. Yeah, you should get it. Or get someone to get it for you. $20.
Also, yeah.
Yeah.
Available at ebgames.com, or, you know, of course, we have it on the site, and you can order there too.
Should be great. Should we check in with Alex one more time?
Hey, Alex.
What's the word?
Hey,
Alex, how you doing?
just joining into another game here.
Yeah, I just saw a screen there. Did you win or did you lose?
I won the last one.
Congratulations.
So, and I took your advice and did the ninja guy. And
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't like playing the ninja guy.
No, I
so-
saw you
No,
jumping
as I
around
said-
that. You're having trouble getting places.
Yeah, you have trouble getting places, and you have to get real up close and personal. And when dudes have bazookas, that's not recommendable. Really, that's not what you want.
So what are you doing here? What's your?
This is the
goal
Castle
now?
von Tedenstein level, which is just sort of like you got these two castles across from each other in this little tram, and dudes will just kind of come and try to get across. Or you can just do what I'm doing and just shoot dudes from across with your bazooka. And yeah, I think this is just like some deathmatch action here, so you're just trying to kill as many dudes as possible. I'm going to get on the little tram here and so I don't die.
Alex, I'm going to ask you.
Duck on the tram.
I'm going to ask
Oh,
you.
God.
I'm going to ask you a question because you're kind of in the know on these things. You're around the administrative side of GameSpot.
I know a thing or two about a thing or two.
A lot of
yeah.
viewers are just asking us about the DVD's availability in the UK. We're still trying to get it over there. What is the latest update?
You would have to ask me about that, wouldn't you?
Obviously.
The official word right now is that it is in the works. There is going to be an alternate solution for people who can't buy from ebgames.com for, you know, assorted region reasons or whatever. UK, I think, is one of those. And yeah, basically you'll be able to buy it through the site in a special form, and we'll just straight up send it to you ourselves, and that'll be
Great.
that. But that is not set up yet. It will be. It should be before the DVD is ready, like it actually ships out at EB. So it should be. You should be able to get it shipped out at roughly the same time.
Nice.
So stay tuned.
Yeah,
Stay tuned is what I say.
Thanks, Alex. Thanks for playing Conker today. We appreciate it.
No problem.
Let's hit some final questions, shall we?
What are the final
Out of
questions?
the way.
Peter from Norway. I do not own a region-free DVD player. Will I be able to play the DVD on my Region 2 player? The answer to that is yes,
Yes.
because this is region-free. Region-free means it works on all regional DVD players. Am I right? Yeah, I'm good. Yeah.
Yeah.
As long as it's NTSC.
As long as it's NTSC.
PAL systems will still have a little bit of trouble with it, but
But if you have a computer with a DVD-ROM drive,
yeah, that'd be perfect.
then you'd be fine as well. That'd be great. All right, cool. Let's find some more questions here. When will my pre-order be fulfilled? I think it's still scheduled to ship the beginning of next month. Is that in July? Early July. Stay tuned. I mean, so you'll have this. I know no one's in school right now, and they want to, sit inside and watch TV because it's the summer. So you'll get it soon.
No.
Great. All right, cool.
Son.
I have a question for you guys.
All right.
All right.
What's going on the site this weekend? There's a very tragic, sad moment. You might see my voice is down a little bit. Tell us what's going on.
Do you want to tell it?
You better say it.
So after many, many years and well over 100 episodes, GameSpotting is being put down.
No.
The editorial feature, GameSpotting, where
GameSpotting is sick, Rich.
No.
it's for the better. It's going to go to GameSpotting heaven and be with all the other
GameSpot
features that are dead now.
I'll be up there with question of the week, looking down on you.
But we're giving it one last hurrah. We're gonna give it a good sending off this weekend with the death of GameSpotting. And then...
That sounds like it's going to leave an awful big void on the site, though.
But it won't!
Why, Jeff?
Because we have an exciting new replacement that we're all pretty excited about, and I think it will be a suitable and exciting replacement for GameSpotting.
Are you excited about it?
I am excited about the replacement for GameSpotting.
Which we will not name just yet.
Yeah, you'll hear more about that soon enough.
So
it'll be here before you know it.
So stay tuned.
We also have another new feature that's we have a couple new features that actually I've been meaning to talk about. One of them for a while now, Alex's own Burning Questions that airs every Friday. If you have a crazy question that you want to ask on the show and we won't answer it, if you send it to Alex, there's a fairly good chance Alex will answer your questions because he loves the crazy.
Or at least give you a snarky response.
Yeah,
right.
Totally snarky.
Yeah.
Completely snarky.
Stop.
Snark.
Fully snark. Straight up snark dog.
Snark. All right.
Anyway.
And the hotspot.
And the hotspot.
What's the hotspot?
The hotspot is cool. A hotspot is a kind of a little quick what's happening in gaming, what's the coming trends. What's kind of here, and then what's fading away.
The ups and downs. What's happening in the world of gaming.
Great.
Trends.
Comes out on Wednesdays.
We have another question here that I'm going to answer right now. A lot of people have been asking about. We are behind in getting some prizes out to some people. We haven't gotten the games in. So if you've won a game recently and you haven't gotten it yet, rest assured that the hammer has been laid down. Games are coming, and they will be shipped out when the new prize patrol mail person comes in. There's a new employee coming.
When that man comes with
exactly. And the games will be at your house first or second week of July.
It's good to know.
Let me know when you mail them so that I can be home to get my prizes.
I will. I'll hook you up. Speaking of prizes, last week, Ryan Davis, we gave away a whole bunch of In the Groove prizes.
We gave away crazy prizes, Rich.
We did. You remember what
Octane hooked us up with all kinds of dance pads and T-shirts and copies of In the Groove.
It's
Red
true.
Octane's cool new dancing game.
We gave away T-shirts, copies of In the Groove, and basic dance pads to 4 people. The question was, what was Roxor's first game?
What was Roxor's first game?
Tux Racer.
Tux Racer.
Not Grand Theft Auto.
No.
As a lot of people say.
Tux Racer.
It's not
for the new one? Is that a new one game?
No, that was Merlin.
Right. Oh, Tux Racer is
It's the Penguin.
The Penguin racing game.
It's the Linux Penguin.
Linux Penguin. Yes.
Yeah.
Tux
Racer.
Yes.
Yeah. So that was the answer, and the 4 people who got that right first and won themselves that lovely prize package we just mentioned. Cameron Schneider of California. Tim Blake of Colorado, James Sinclair of Florida, and Emil Kareem of North Carolina.
Big ups.
And we also gave 2 huge Ignition dance pads.
Those are like the really good, like solid. They're not hard, but better padded. They're the premium.
They'll get the job done. And the question was, what did Red Octane do? What did they first do when they broke into the gaming industry?
What did Red Octane?
They were online. They were an online game rental company,
and they still are.
They still are they?
Yeah,
that's great.
They have like all these businesses. It's crazy. Go check out redoctane.com.
2 people got that right. Were Adam Wickley of Illinois and James Conner of Connecticut, which I think might be the Show Me. No, it's not the Show Me.
Connecticut's not the Show Me state. I've been doing some research. I've got it narrowed down to 19 different states.
All right, cool. I'm going to give away...
What are you going to give away this week?
3 T-shirts. We have some leftover T-shirts here.
Some Duke Togo.
And they're autographed by a little man named Even Flow. I don't know if you remember Even Flow.
He was our ringer.
He was our ringer at the Game Center booth at E3 2005. At the Game Center booth, took on all comers in UT and beat most of them.
Yeah, like,
and why are we giving
not
these
out of
away? Why are we giving these away?
These are actually very highly coveted because they're messed up.
Yeah, they're yellow instead of black. But why we're giving them away, Ryan Davis, is because right now on GameCenter.com, if you are a GameSpot Complete member, you can download the sneak peek of Game Center. The application, it is there. It is available for everyone. You download it. You use it. It is awesome.
It is awesome. It is totally awesome. I've been using it for a while now. You know, we've been putting it through a lot of paces for the testing process. You know, it's got chat rooms for every single game on GameSpot. You want to go chat about Battlefield 2, you can. You want to go chat about Beavis and Butthead Bunghole in 1, you can.
Finally.
Yes, I know.
Form for me.
Yes, the day has come, Ryan, where we can chat with one another.
Well, I'm going to get up, go on.
Yeah,
right
exactly. You know, it's got voice chat for every game, and it has support for a lot of different games: Battlefield 1942, Counter-Strike Source, Unreal Tournament 2004, and basically you can create your own custom servers with this. So hosting a server is a real pain in the ass. You have like DSL, you can only host 4 or 8 people, something like that. With this, you can actually just create a server somewhere else that's on a really fast connection. And that way you can get in there and have a really great game with people. Also, extensive stat tracking. So you'll earn points kind of as you go, and we have ranking boards and all kinds of crazy stuff. Game Center is really exciting, and if you're a GameSpot Complete member, check it out.
Because right now, the sneak peek is free to all GameSpot Complete members.
Yes.
It's happening right now.
Right now. GameCenter.com. GameCenter.com. Go.
GameCenter.com.
Go. So we're going to give away these 3 shirts to 3 GameSpot Complete members. And basically, I was really disappointed before when we asked about this shirt. So I want to know who's on the shirt.
Yeah.
Tell me their name.
Who's this dude?
GameSpot Complete member, full mailing address. Tell
That
us
guy.
who this is. The first 3 will do it right. Won themselves a T-shirt.
Cool.
Congratulations.
And I kind of like these better than the black
The
ones.
yellow is where it's at.
Yellow is
the dots
crazy.
are kind of hard to see,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Well,
it's a very bright yellow.
But dude's head is...
Yeah.
And these
Mystery
are-
Man's head is...
And these are
Yeah.
extra limited.
All right,
extra
yeah, these
super
are.
limited.
Yeah, they're
These are
one
autographed
they're autographed.
and-
One they're yellow instead of black, and 2
Right.
they're autographed by Evenflow, which is
insane.
That's
great.
doubly.
That's a great show.
I think so.
Jeff, thanks for coming by.
Hey, anytime.
Alex, thanks for helping out.
No
Steve
problem.
Palley and the Gizmondo, thanks for coming by. And Ricardo, thanks for coming by talking about Sonic Gem Collection.
You're very welcome.
Thanks, Ryan Davis. Maybe Ryan McDonald will be back next week. Maybe not.
We'll see how
tell
the special
everyone
project is going.
he has missed. Exactly. I think it's going very well. I've heard a couple things, but we'll know more soon.
Fantastic.
And once again, that has been another episode of On the Spot. So I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in, and we'll see you next time right here on the Spot.